Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you barefaced because today we are doing a little bit of a makeup challenge. Today we're doing the random number picks my makeup challenge. I saw Nikkie Tutorial do this a few days ago and I thought it was super fun. I'll try to link the original girl that started this challenge down below. So basically how the original creator had it work is she had, say, an eyeshadow palette with 20 eyeshadows. She put 20 numbers in a hat, 1 through 20, selected a number from the hat, say she got number 10. Number 10 is the eyeshadow that you have to use. So I'm going to randomly generate all of my makeup today and hopefully we come out with a cute look. So I'm going to generate my foundation, eyeshadow, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to see how random numbers pick my makeup, go ahead and just keep watching. Alright, so I just went ahead and filled in my brows and put a base on my lids because no matter what brow product I put on, they're always going to look the same. Just so you guys know, while we're randomly generating, I'll have the products up on the screen somewhere so you guys know what we're picking between. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using this Color Festival palette by BH Cosmetics. I got this a little while back and I never got to play around with it. The mirror's broken, so we're just going to ignore that, but there's some really pretty colors in here that I want to play around with and I think we could create a really fun look with. So we're just going to randomly generate and see what colors we get and what look we can create. So I think I'm gonna pick about 6 colors because we need like a few colors to work with to create an ultimate look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and generate 6 colors using my good old pal Siri. Pick a random number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 2.
Okay, so 2 would be this color right here, EDM, which is a pretty gold shade, so we can definitely work with that. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 9.
Candy. It's kind of like a pink tone with some reflex. It's definitely a shimmer, so we got 2 shimmers so far that we got to work with. Hopefully we can get some matte colors. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
A random number between
17.
1 and 20 is 17.
Queen, another shimmer shade. We got this purpley color right here and it's definitely a shimmer. So we've got gold, pink shimmer, and purple shimmer. So still hoping for some mattes. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1
1.
and 20 is 1.
So she picked 1, so we got the shade Disco. There's another shimmer shade, but at least it's like a light shimmer shade so we can put that towards the inner corner and really brighten up the eye. Pick a random number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 14.
So she finally gave us our first matte shade. We have the shade here, Pop. So this is like a really bright purpley pink shade. Yeah, we'll try to work with that. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 4.
Okay, so she gave us the shade Chic, brown shade, so we can definitely work with that in the crease. Thank God we got 2 matte shades to work with. So we got some decent colors here. We will see what kind of look we can create with these. So to start off, I think I'm going to take that shade Pop, which is that gorgeous fuchsia shade. And I'm going to begin blending that into the crease. If you're someone who's into makeup, this is definitely a great way to think out of the box and play with some of the eyeshadow palettes that you do have and look at them a little differently. Next, we're going to pick up the shade Chic. And I think I'm just going to place that underneath and create some sort of little gradient maybe. They don't really blend nicely together, but we're gonna make it work. I really desperately want a deeper tone to really deepen up this crease area, but we do not have that. I mean, we have a shimmer shade. Actually, you know what? We're gonna use a shimmer in the crease because I really want to deepen this up. I know it's against the rules to use shimmers in creases, but we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so some of the shimmers actually aren't showing up, so it's looking more matte, so that is working in my favor, thank God. Okay, honestly, it's not bad. Alright, so I just went ahead and cut the crease off camera and caught this eye up so we're both at the same place. So I'm going to use our last 3 shades. This might end up being a really cute look. I mean, we don't know. So, okay, so I'm first going to pick up the shade Disco and I'm just going to put that towards the innermost corner of my eye. Really pretty brightening shade. I'm actually a big fan of this shade. It looks a lot prettier on the eye than it does in the pan. Alright, so we got the innermost corner done. This is actually a lot harder than I thought, because usually when I just do my makeup I just kind of dip in and go, but having rules of what colors you can use, it's hard. I did some swatching. I think that we're gonna do EDM right here next to the shade Disco. This is actually a gorgeous gold shade. Look at that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the shade Candy. I'm just gonna blend this into that EDM shade. This is getting real colorful. I feel like I like the crease and the lid separately, but together they're kind of clashing. Like this cool toned pinky shade and this orangey pinky shade are just not really jiving. So I think I'm gonna try to mix in a little bit of pop with Candy to get them to kind of look like they belong together. Maybe that'll help. It literally just looks black. Like in the pan it's like a shimmery purple, but when you put it on your lid it's just like straight up black. It's so weird. Not my favorite. So since we're just bending the rules so much anyway, I think I'm gonna take some of that shade Candy and put it into the crease just to kind of warm up that pink a little bit. Yeah, I think that this is as good as it's gonna get. It's not awful, it's just not colors I would have picked, obviously, but I mean, hey, we gotta look, so I don't hate it, but it's just not my favorite. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add on some lashes. Maybe that'll make it look a little better, and we will be right back to finish off the rest of the makeup. These are the Nubusum Bombay lashes, if you're curious. As always, everything will be linked that I end up using on my face down below. Now it's time for primer. I have 4 primers here. I'll have them up on the screen for you guys. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 4.
So that is going to be the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfect Pre-Makeup Base. I've used this before and I do like this primer. So you guys know I am mixing in some products that I like as well as some that I maybe don't like or haven't tried. So just keep that in mind. This base does have a really pleasant smell to it, and it does really fill in my pores and give me a nice dewy look to the skin when I apply foundation over it. So now we got our foundations. Let's see what Siri picks for us. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 3.
3. So she went ahead and picked the Fenty Beauty foundation. Now I do like this foundation. It is a little bit drying and you kind of have to work quick with it because it does set quickly, but not mad about this. The Fenty Beauty foundation is so mattifying. The primer kind of balances it out and gives it that nice dewy finish that it needs, just so my face isn't sucked out of all the moisture. Alright, so now we got our concealers. There's some interesting choices in here, so we will see what gets picked. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 1.
So that is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have like only a tiny amount of this left. I like this stuff a lot. So let's try to squeeze out what there is in here. There's literally only this much left. So I'm just gonna kind of try to put this where we can. I'm just gonna kind of focus it under the eyes. I did not realize that I have used so much of this stuff. I really like this concealer. I just kind of forget about it because brands are always launching, you know, the new thing. Here are my setting powder options. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 2.
Alright, so she gave us the Milk Makeup setting powder. I actually really like this powder. Dang, she's really hooking me up today with some good products. Just gonna set the usual areas. While we've got everything set, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my lower lash line so the eyes are complete. So I'm gonna pick up the shade Pop and put that on my lower lash line. I'm also gonna pick up Candy and mix that into Pop a little bit. Outermost corner. And then I'm going to pick up that shade EDM and put that almost in the inner corner, blend it into Candy a little bit. And then lastly, I'm going to take the shade Disco and put that in my inner corner, of course. Just going to add some of Disco to the brow bone. Now that we have the lower lash line on, I feel like it's not as awful as I thought it was initially. Now we are on to bronzer. So I have a cream bronzer thrown in here. So the only thing with this is we won't be allowed to set it if we do get selected this one. So let's hope we get a different one. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
I found this on the web for pick a number between 1 and 4.
What I want.
Check it out. A random number between 1 and 4 is 2.
2. Okay, so we got Benefit Hoola Bronzer, pretty standard, basic bronze. Just gonna use this to warm up the face. Alright, so now moving on to blush. Threw in 2 cream blushes, a liquid sort of blush, and just a regular powder blush. So we will see what we get chosen. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 2.
2. Okay, so we got this Lime Crime blush. It's a cream blush, and it's this color, but this actually matches the tone that's in the crease, that kind of cool toned purpley pink. So this might work. I usually like to use something a little bit more warm, but we'll give this a go. And it's a cream, so we're not gonna be able to set it, so we're just gonna leave it there to chill. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just not a fan of cool tone blushes, so this is weird for me. The next thing we have is highlighters. There is a pink Fenty Beauty highlighter in here, which would be actually pretty cool with this look. So we will see what Siri picks for us. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 2.
2. Okay, so we got this Too Faced blush. Now the packaging of it is really cute. It's just I'm not a huge fan of this highlighter. It's kind of pinky, but it doesn't have like that pop that I like for highlighters to have. It's a little bit more dull. So we got some pink nose highlight. That's different. Next we have the lips. Red, blue, cool tone pink, and just a regular nude shade. So this could really make or break the look depending on which one we get. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 4.
We got the nude! Thank God we did not get freaking blue. That would have killed, I mean, blue would have been cool, but nude actually makes this a little bit more wearable. So this is actually one of my favorite nude shades, so I got really lucky with this. I think that Siri was trying to apologize for giving me some funky blush and highlighter and gave me a good nude shade for the lips, so I am not mad at that. Alright guys, so that is the final look. I have to say I did get lucky in some aspects, but in other aspects, nevertheless, I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think down below, what you would change, what parts you did like of this look. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, _mcdrew on Twitter and mcdrew on Instagram. I'd love to talk to you guys there when I'm not here uploading and show you my looks that I get to create without numbers. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy, because it helps me out a ton, and turn on that bell so you are notified next time I upload. I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!